All right, I know what the Democrats are up to, and it's so obvious now that I think of it. Actually, I heard somebody float this idea. I think the other day, and it stuck in the back of my head. But today, I really there was really a light bulb moment when I went, "Oh, that's what they're doing." So here it is. As we saw, all of a sudden, after the Clintons no longer had any political power, all of a sudden the Democrats caught a bug of the morality bug. All of a sudden, they were moral people. Well, two reasons for this. One, the Clintons have nothing to offer anymore. So now you can act like you care about women. And number two, this is the big setup, the next big setup. Okay. Russia was number one, and now they're moving on to plan two, which is to try to set up Trump, accuse him of all kinds of, you're going to have women come forward, all kinds of accusations. And that's why they had Al Franken step down, and that's why they had John Conyers step down. All right. They were trying to build up their credibility so that when they pull this ruse on President Trump, they think it's going to have some meat to it, some substance. See, we made our guys had to step down, so now you've got to step down. That's the game plan. And it's so obvious now. They have nothing. They have nothing but lies. All they're going to do is make up one lie after the next until one, his term is up, or two, they somehow get him out of office. That's the only two options that's going to happen, or they'll shoot him, which you better bet if this next salvo of, oh yeah, he said something mean to me or he touched me, if that doesn't work, yeah, the president, they will do it. They did it to JFK, and they'll do it again. So yeah, if you're a Trump supporter, this is what's coming. This is the storm. Okay. I think I heard Bill O'Reilly say they're planning on launching this in January, a full attack. They've got all kinds of women lined up to make these false accusations against them, and they're going to launch it in January. See, they got to get Trump out because he's exposing all of their crimes, all of their perversions, all of their crimes, all of their corruption. And that's why they're in such a panic. You've never seen anybody ever act this way from a president getting elected. So why this one? Is it just because it's Trump? And Trump's just, he isn't a slick talking car salesman, and so they don't like him. Well, it's not that. It's that he's going to tell the truth. And the one thing that Washington cannot stand is the truth. They despise the truth because they are masters of lying and manipulation. That's what they do. That's how they got there. That's who they are. And so all the things they're up to, all the things they're doing is going to get exposed. So just get ready, because that's what's going to happen. That was the setup. The Al Frankens and John Conyers and whoever else. Can't think off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's a bunch of other ones. That's why they did that. Not because they care about women, not because they all of a sudden got morality, because they didn't. It's a setup. So keep that in mind. And let's spread this video around. Let's spread this around, because that's obviously what's going on. And then voters can be ready. Today, the people in Alabama are going to vote for Judge Roy Moore, okay? And when he gets elected, that's going to turn up the heat on the Democrats even more. and they're going to become even more aggressive. So we have to close ranks. As long as we know what they're doing, okay, we can get the word out and we can defuse their plan, their hideous, hideous plan. They're so evil. They're so disgusting. They're so vile. They're not good people. They didn't all of a sudden become moral and worry about women's rights, and they support radical Islam who throw gays off buildings, and women can't even drive a car. They're such hypocrites. It's bull. It's ridiculous. I don't understand how they can even. Anyway, their time's coming. They are going to have to answer for what they do, not only in this life, but in the next one too. So anytime you think that these people are getting away with something, they're not getting away with anything. They're paying the ultimate price for a little bit of temporary time in power here on earth. They'll pay for that with eternity taking away from them, where they will be cast down into a lake of fire. So they'll get it one way or another. But at least we know now what the plan today is, what's coming next, so we can rally the troops.